In a recent press conference, Xabi Alonso confirmed he will leave Leverkusen after the final 2 matches of the 2024-25 Bundesliga season, though he stopped short of revealing his next destination. Leverkusen and I have agreed that the next 2 games in the Bundesliga will be my final matches with the club, Alonso stated. We believe this is the right time to part ways, and today felt like the right moment to make that decision public. Where will I go next? That's not something I want to talk about right now. We want to focus on a beautiful farewell this coming Sunday. So ends Alonso's 2.5-year journey with the German side, a campaign that, despite its challenges, leaves a lasting mark. The 2024-25 season did not live up to expectations, with Leverkusen falling short on all 3 fronts: Bundesliga, Champions League, and the DFB Pokal. Yet, finishing as runners-up and securing a place in the 2025-26 Champions League is still a meaningful parting gift from Alonso to the club. Just a year earlier, during the 2023-24 season, Xabi Alonso orchestrated one of the greatest campaigns in German football history, guiding Leverkusen to a stunning domestic double, winning both the Bundesliga and DFB Pokal. In total, Alonso delivered 3 major titles to Die Werk self: the Bundesliga, the German Cup, and the German Super Cup. To put that into perspective, throughout their 120-year history, Leverkusen have claimed only 5 major trophies, and 3 of them came under Xabi Alonso. His impact is nothing short of historic. His career has been nothing less than extraordinary. Alonso, a man who conquered football both as a player and as a manager. Every achievement reflects his sharp tactical mind, eye for talent, and unwavering football philosophy. A conductor, a strategist, a pioneer. He is Xabi Alonso, one of the great legends of the Bundesliga. Football runs in Alonso's blood. Those who watched him play saw the lifelong bond between him and the ball. It's no surprise, born in Tolosa, in the Basque Country, in 1981, into a family steeped in footballing tradition. His earliest pitches were the beaches of San Sebastian, and from there he joined youth club Antiguoco, where his talent quickly shone. The path ahead was clear. Alonso soon signed for Real Sociedad, the biggest club in San Sebastian, and also where his father had once won 2 La Liga titles. Alonso wore the blue and white for 5 years, but in 2003, everything changed. He helped Sociedad finish second in La Liga, capturing the attention of Liverpool. He moved to England in 2004, where, under Rafael Benitez, he became a key figure at Anfield. Fans adored him. He was a game changer, a world-class midfielder, many said. Alonso earned his place among Liverpool's greatest midfielders of all time. In his very first season, he won the Champions League in that unforgettable Istanbul final. After 5 years in England, he returned to Spain, joining Real Madrid. Among a squad full of stars, Alonso was the brain in midfield. In 2014, he capped off his time in Madrid with another Champions League title before starting a new chapter in the Bundesliga with Bayern Munich. At Bayern, Alonso linked up with Pep Guardiola, a match made in footballing heaven. He became Guardiola's extension on the pitch, a vital cog in Germany's top team. Alonso embraced the Bundesliga. "I love this league. It's growing every year. The fans, the atmosphere, it's everything you want in football." On the pitch, he dictated play with grace and precision, reading the game like a maestro. His pinpoint passing became his trademark. In September 2014, he set a Bundesliga record with 214 touches in a single match. But Alonso was more than a metronome. He scored spectacular goals too. "An absolute rocket from Alonso," roared the commentators. He won 3 Bundesliga titles and the German Cup in 2016, becoming a symbol of Bayern's golden era. As one of the finest midfielders of his generation, Alonso retired in 2017. The entire stadium rose to applaud a modern football legend. On the international stage, Xabi Alonso was part of Spain's golden generation, lifting 2 European championships and the 2010 FIFA World Cup. After hanging up his boots, he never left the game. Instead, he turned to coaching, starting out with youth teams at Real Madrid and Real Sociedad. But in October 2022, Alonso returned to the big stage when Bayer Leverkusen called him in during a moment of crisis. The club was languishing near the relegation zone. There was a lot of work to do, Alonso admitted. The first step was to connect with the players, to understand them. We needed fresh energy and a new sense of belief. I knew we could play beautiful football, dominate opponents, and when that happens, the joy comes naturally. A massive challenge for a rookie coach, but he delivered. Alonso transformed Leverkusen into a disciplined, organized unit. He instilled tactical clarity, positional intelligence, and a flexible style of play. His fingerprints were all over the team: ball control, pressing, vertical progression, and ruthless transition play. In no time, Leverkusen surged up the table and secured a European spot. Then came the 2023-24 season, and Leverkusen exploded. They went months unbeaten, swept aside opponents, and evolved into genuine title contenders. Alonso didn't just integrate key players like Granit Xhaka or Jonathan Tah. He also elevated young stars like Florian Wirtz, turning them into world-class performers. The winning mentality he forged as a player had become the DNA of the team. Alonso constantly emphasized stability, discipline, and an unwavering commitment to improvement. But it wasn't just his tactical brilliance that won people over. It was his humility. Alonso remained grounded, approachable, always listening, always leading by example on the training ground. Midfielders, in particular, learned directly from him. Alex Grimaldo once spoke of a single demonstration from Alonso, a short explanation, one clean strike, and the effect was immediate. Leverkusen kept pushing forward. During the 2023-24 campaign, they became famous for last-minute heroics, scoring 8 goals after the 90th minute. And then, on April 14th, 2024, history was made. Leverkusen were crowned Bundesliga champions for the first time in their 120-year history, with 5 matches to spare and an unbeaten record. Florian Wirtz bagged the first hat-trick of his career. Alonso had awakened a sleeping giant. "I'm incredibly proud of this," Alonso reflected. "Winning the Bundesliga is hard enough, but doing it without a single loss, that's a first. None of us will ever forget it. The fans won't either." The fairy tale wasn't over. Leverkusen added the DFB Pokal to complete a historic domestic double. From relegation threatened to record breakers, all within 2 years. And Alonso, he had become one of the most sought-after managers in Europe. Yet, he stayed true to his word, remaining with Leverkusen and guiding the club to a second-place finish the following season. "He's done an incredible job," insiders said. "Winning the Bundesliga in your first full season, that says everything. He's a young coach, and the future looks very bright." Today, Xabi Alonso stands as a symbol of a new generation of managers. His journey has been nothing short of spectacular, and it's far from over. For a long time, it's been no secret that Real Madrid dreamed of bringing Alonso back to the Santiago Bernabéu, this time as head coach, to succeed Carlo Ancelotti. And now that story seems ready to come full circle.